Welcome back to Your Oxford. We're here on location today at the Upper Thames Brewing Company. So if you do hear some background noise, it is brew day. So make sure you come on down later and try out.
It smells great here.
It does. It smells really good. Pop in for a pint after work today. I am your host, Sarah Accioni.
I'm Jerry Accioni.
Another great episode today for you.
Number 9.
We're getting close, people. He
9.
can't count soon. He
9.
can't.
I'm messed up after 11, but 9 I can count.
We're good. So no, with us today,
we do have Dwayne Daly from Big Brothers Big Sisters. Thanks for joining us today.
Hey, thank you.
You
Thanks for having me.
Big event coming up.
Oh yeah, we do. We have the big car show, the Big Brothers Big Car Show. This
Little
year,
partial.
well, we call it the Big Brothers Big Car Show. You know,
Yep.
This year is going to be the 14th staging of this car show, and it will be held on September 24th from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m.
Okay.
And our rain date is October 1st.
Oh, you don't talk rain dates for a car
Oh
guy.
yeah, but
No.
we keep our fingers crossed for that one. All right.
mention only.
What's the key to a good car show? Good weather.
Good weather, exactly. We have ample parking space out at the Canadian Tire Car Park where we have different types of vehicles. We don't only use classic cars, but any cars, any vehicle would be welcome.
I've brought some new ones
Oh
up
yeah,
here
some new
to
fancy
that.
ones. Yeah, they
Yep.
could come for sure too.
Any excuse to drive a Corvette, I'm in.
Exactly.
I'll bring the Camaro. It's all good.
We have done that. We have done that before.
Okay, so is there a registration fee this year to bring cars into the car show?
Oh yes, we ask for a donation of $10 for each car that comes in, and
That's how the money is raised. of
Yeah.
course,
Oh yes,
from
oh yes,
this event.
pretty much, yes. So it's not a whole lot. Persons can always drive their Camaro or whatever,
Right. Sure.
and they fancy cars to come in. We usually get between 200 to 300 cars
it's always good turnout.
out there. It's usually a nice event for persons to come out and show their ride.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Yeah. The first 100 cars or vehicle will get a dash plaque and a grab bag.
Okay,
Yeah,
nice.
So that's something fancy
Yeah.
for the first 100 cars. So it pays to be early.
For
Yeah,
sure.
pretty
Yeah.
much, sure
And
does.
car people usually are early.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
They come
usually-
prepared.
Time will they usually show up?
Persons will start showing up as early as just after 9 a.m.
Yeah.
thereabout. Persons want to get there and get a good parking position so that the patrons will see their vehicle and
Yes.
so
Right.
on. So it's pretty good.
It goes till 2, so that's
Oh yeah, it
that's
goes
a
nice.
nice spread out
Nice.
show.
And you'll have a steady flow of vehicles coming through throughout the day, through the time that we're there. We use this event annually as a recruitment drive for volunteers.
very important right
That's
now.
very important because we are always in need of volunteers, and especially male volunteers.
Yes.
And so we target, events like a car show, Brews and Bros, because we really want to, drive the message out for our male volunteers, especially to come on board, because we have over 160 kids in all our programs this year, group programs, and we talk about the Game On program, we talk about Go Girls, we talk about ISM, we talk about the SOAR programs. All these programs need volunteers. Last year we serviced over 480 kids
That's incredible.
within Woodstock and district. That's a lot of kids that we service. So we are always on the hunt for volunteers, and we are lacking especially with male volunteers.
Yeah.
And it's not a huge time commitment. I know I was a school mentor last year. It was a once a week thing.
Yeah.
My mentee, my little student, she was amazing.
You had
Oh
a
my
lot of fun
goodness,
with
I
her,
loved
too.
her. But really, it's not a huge time commitment. So
It is not. And except for the traditional matches, which still is not a huge time commitment that we require, because we ask for a minimum of 1 year commitment for the traditional Big Brother or Big Sister matches. And of course, you spend a couple hours a week with your mentee. And the other SOAR programs, we ask for a couple hours a week, let's say 2 hours on a Thursday afternoon to hang out with a little boy or little girl who is in need of some mentorship. So that's not a whole lot that we're asking.
You got to remember, especially at home, these kids do need somebody.
Oh yeah.
So
And especially they need somebody to model, they need role models
that's
in their
right.
lives.
The role
and so on.
model is
Yeah.
very
Yeah.
important.
And this makes such a huge difference in their lives. I know from talking to some of the other Big Brothers and Big Sisters, they continue to have relationships with their littles, like well into their teens and 20s, and and it's a relationship that's fostered.
Oh yeah, it's amazing. Some of the stories that we'll hear of some years of past. And I met one lady who told us that she was about to attend her mentee's wedding. Oh, that means it has been for many years. You know, that she was prepared now to go to the wedding of somebody she mentored for many years. So those are, you know, success stories and stories that we like to hear. And you see that mentoring really matters.
It does. It does, for sure.
Listen, Dwayne, thank you so much.
Oh yeah, thank you so much.
Best of luck.
Thanks,
I'm
Dwayne.
sure we're going to be out and checking it out. Okay, well,
we will.
Maybe bring something out as well at Post Carway.
So, and remember the Camaro. You know?
Yeah, I will. I'm bringing the Camaro for sure.
I want to say a big thank you to Upper Thames again for having us here on their location. And please find it in you to help big brothers, big sisters, any way you can. If you know of somebody that might
have a couple hours, you know.
Yeah, suggest it to them.
It's a great organization, and please give your time.
All right. Well, episode 10 will be coming up next, so stay tuned. Don't go far, and don't forget, like, comment, tag a friend, and share. Thanks, everybody. Till next time.